libertinism. And we could even say antinomianism, perhaps a more accurate way of describing it, saying that, oh, we can live how we want. Brethren, verse 13, he says, for brethren, ye have been called unto liberty or freedom. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh. What does he mean here by the flesh? That is to do the things that please the sinful nature. When we speak of the flesh, we're talking about the carnal man. We're talking that which is fleshly. We're talking about that which is sinful in God's eyes. Not that flesh itself, not that our human bodies are sinful, but the motions of the flesh, the lusts of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, the vainglory of life. These things are sinful. Don't use the freedom that God, the Son, has given and purchased for his people. Don't use this as an occasion to sin and say, well, I'm not under the law now, and I can live how I want. This is so prevalent among churches today, my friends, isn't it? Well, I'm a Christian. I have freedom. I have freedom to do what I want. They say I'm free. They don't have an understanding, really, of those words. This liberty or this freedom, friends, does not mean that we are free to sin against God and against man. It's to be set free from the old self and to serve God. To become a slave of righteousness, as Paul says in Galatians, but also in Romans chapter 6. Ye are made servants of righteousness, he says. This does not mean that the moral law to be made free, you see, where it says here in verse 13 of this liberty. It does not mean to say that the law of God has been abrogated. Romans 3:31, do we make void the law through the coming of faith? Paul said, God forbid. We rather establish the law. Let me show you another text. 1 John 2, verse 3. 1 John 2, verse 3. And hereby do we know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.